All right, America, buckle up. We need to talk about censorship. I know, sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry on C-SPAN. But this is important, I promise. We're not talking about some harmless book club debate here. This is about the government potentially trying to yank books it doesn't like from your digital shelves. And that, my friends, is a slippery slope greased with the tears of Voltaire. Now you might be thinking, John, isn't this a bit dramatic? Book burning? In this economy? And normally I'd agree. But recent events have a distinctly smoky smell. Word on the street, or rather the internet, is that the Trump administration might have tried to pressure Amazon into removing books critical of, well, the Trump administration. Shocking, I know. Think about it. We're talking about the government potentially using its power to silence critics. And not just any critics, but authors, journalists, historians, people whose job it is to hold a mirror up to society, warts and all. If we let this slide, what's next? Banning bad Yelp reviews? Outlawing unflattering selfies? The possibilities are as terrifying as they are absurd. So, how do we know about this alleged literary hit list? Well, it all started with a juicy little rumor circulating online, a whisper from the depths of Reddit, claiming that the Trump administration leaned on Amazon Web Services. You see, AWS isn't just the backbone of your grandma's cat video addiction, it also hosts a massive chunk of the internet, including Amazon's book-selling platform. And according to this rumor, someone within AWS sent an email, not just any email mind you, but one with the chilling subject line, book removal request. The content? A list of books the administration allegedly wanted scrubbed from existence, banished to the digital phantom zone. These weren't even particularly obscure titles, mind you, but works by prominent journalists, commentators, and historians, all with one thing in common: they dared to criticize the administration and its far-right allies. Now, Amazon, in their infinite corporate wisdom, has been rather tight-lipped about the whole affair. No confirmations, no denials, just a whole lot of we can neither confirm nor deny, and we take these matters very seriously, which, let's be honest, is about as reassuring as a lifeguard who can't swim. Now, I'm no constitutional scholar, but even I know that the First Amendment is kind of a big deal. It's the bedrock of our democracy, the guardian of our right to speak our minds, even if those minds sometimes say really dumb things on Twitter. And the government trying to censor books? That's not just towing the line, that's doing the electric slide all over the First Amendment, and frankly, it's an embarrassment to line dances everywhere. And this isn't some isolated incident. Remember when the US Naval Academy decided to play a rousing game of which books don't spark joy? They purged nearly 400 books from their library, including works by literary giants like Maya Angelou and acclaimed authors like Ibram X. Kendi. Their reasoning? These books, which dealt with important issues like race, gender, and diversity, were deemed divisive. Meanwhile, Hitler's Mein Kampf, a book so chock full of hateful ideology it makes your average YouTube comment section look like a TED Talk, remained firmly on the shelves. Because apparently, nothing says intellectual freedom like a healthy dose of Nazi propaganda. So, what can we do about this creeping tide of censorship? Well, for starters, we can refuse to be silent, support the authors being targeted, buy their books, share their work, follow them on independent platforms, let them know that their voices matter, and that we won't stand for this kind of blatant attempt to silence dissent. Talk about this. Share this story, make some noise, because the only thing more dangerous than a government that wants to control what we read is a population that's too apathetic to care. Remember, the First Amendment isn't self-executing. It requires us, the people, to be vigilant, to speak out, and to defend it against all comers. Because in the words of the great author and activist Elie Wiesel, silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. So let's make some noise, shall we? If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more surprising content. Thanks for watching.